Okay, so today I'm going to do my review of the Camlink 4K. Full disclosure, I paid for the Camlink myself with my own money. I'm not being paid by anybody to give a good or bad review about this product. So I'm going to give you a little background on what brought me to doing this video. First, I started off with that, and that was the standard Camlink. This does 1080p. I believe it does 1080p 60. It's discontinued now. I'm going to keep it as a backup. So as I upgraded my video equipment, I realized that the potential was there to use 4K in a couple different ways. So I decided I would probably have to upgrade the capture card. And before I actually bought the product, I watched some reviews online and people having problems with lag and getting the settings right in the software that you have to download. It's a utility that you get from Elgato. It's free, but some people were having problems with lag and this green pixelation that would jump up around you, and the feed itself would freeze. And I ran into every one of them problems. But the way that I'd done it is I installed everything and got everything ready for the Camlink. And I set the software up the way everybody said that it would work correctly. Well, in my situation, this is what's going to set this video apart from everybody else. That didn't work for me. So I get the Camlink, I get everything hooked up, it doesn't work. So I figured, well, it's got to be something within my system. And what I did was I uninstalled the utility, I updated the BIOS in my computer, and then I updated the drivers for my graphics card. Now my computer is a 17-inch laptop. It's an Omen. It has a 1070, a full 1070 card. It's an 8 gig card. And the processor 6-core 12 thread. I believe it's the 8750H. I have three USB 3 ports, 2 on one side, 1 on the other, and I have a Thunderbolt port. And the Thunderbolt port is what I actually hooked it up to. You can see in this picture, the gray cable is a USB 3 to Thunderbolt adapter, and that's what my Camlink's running on. So I hook everything up. It's still not working correctly. So I tried it in every one of the ports, tried it in the Thunderbolt port again. Nothing works. So I'm getting ready to rebox it, put it back in this thing, send it back. And just for the sake of argument, there's 3 settings I'm going to show you right now in this that you can use. Automatic, Isochronous, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's the one everyone said should work. And bulk. So, of course, I had mine set on the Isochronous. I thought that's the ticket. That's the way. Well, I'm going to show you what happens when you do that. Go back to my main screen, and I'm going to change it in this utility. I'm going to click Apply. Then I'm going to click, and there you have it. It freezes just like that. That's the problem I was having when it was set that way. So now I'm going to restart the software and change it back to automatic so you can see it will go back. Okay, so we're back. Everything's back up and working. As you can see, everything is smoothed out. And again, of the 3, I can get mine to work on automatic. I've even tried it on bulk, and mine will work perfectly fine on bulk. I just leave it on automatic and go from there. Again, I'm not sure. Maybe there's a difference in my hardware versus the utility, I'm not sure. But on automatic and bulk, mine works perfectly fine. Couple side notes. When I was using the original Camlink, I sort of had this type of setup where I had an adapter hooked onto an HDMI cable. I would say go ahead and upgrade. Some of these are actually marked 4K. They're not all that, it's not like you're going to wear it out. They're not that expensive for something that you're probably going to keep for a long time. But that's my review of the Camlink 4K. Would I purchase it again? Sure. But if you're going to purchase this, I would make sure that you watch a couple of these tutorials on how to set that utility up, because with the original Camlink, I didn't have to set, I just plugged it in. I didn't have to set up anything. And I think maybe Elgato could step up and maybe, instead of just saying download the utility, actually send you to a video that will show you how to set it up. I'm not sure. But I would purchase this again. This is my Canon 90D, excuse me, running through the Camlink, and ever since I've figured out the settings, I've set it up, and it's been working fine since. I've done a couple test streams, live streams with it for about an hour and a half, and it hasn't had any issues as far as that goes. One last thing that I would say is, I just went brain dead. One last thing that I would say is, in your settings for syncing your audio, I used to keep, with this card, I would have the sync at like 125 milliseconds, and with the 4K, there tends to be a little bit more lag. I'm running into a Behringer board and then bringing that audio into the computer via USB. Now I have it set at 225, and that seems to be the way to sync it up the best. Anywho, I appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you like these videos, hit that thumbs up. If you don't like the videos, hit the thumbs down. Let me know why. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you really like these videos, hit the subscribe button along with the bell. That way YouTube knows to notify you that new content is up on my channel. And until the next review, stay sharp, keep a tight shot group, and rock on.